topic today is questions and answers at the beginning. Greetings and well, hello everyone. I am very happy that our course on disconnecting has finally begun. I know that many of you have been waiting for this for a long time, some of you even for more than half a year. Now it has finally happened, and I congratulate you all on this important start. Importance of the course. Judging by the number of questions you submitted, our course promises to be very productive and useful. I am sure that it will be no less intense than previous projects, maybe even more so. The course, Disconnecting Connections, will give us the opportunity to explore the most important aspects of this topic in depth. Organization of issues. Some questions were not exactly about the topic of the course, for example, about the structure of the universe. However, I have collected them in a separate block, and if there is time left, we will cover them as well. The main focus, however, will be on connections, their nature, influence, and ways to disconnect them. Approach to work. During the course, I will try to present the material to you in the most structured and understandable way possible. Questions that could not be answered right away will be moved to special question and answer blocks. If you listen to the course after the recordings have been completed, try to find your question in the course materials. There were so many questions, yours is bound to be among them. Or you may come across questions that you would not ask and that are also of interest to you. This section of questions and answers concludes the introductory part of our course. The topic will be explored in more depth in the following lectures. Thank you for your questions and your interest. We will continue with the course notes. I know many of you have been waiting a very long time for this, some for half a year or even longer. Finally, we are here today. Congratulations on your first question and answer session. Judging by the number of questions you've sent, this course will be very productive and useful. I believe it will be no less intense than our previous sessions and, in fact, possibly even more so because this course offers significantly more hours to work on yourself. Let me address a few points up front. Some of the questions you've asked are unrelated to today's topic. I'll address those at the very end, as our primary focus is on understanding connections, the devices of the universe, and similar subjects. That said, I'll also try to cover the off-topic questions when time permits. Additionally, I'd like to ask you not to jump ahead or try to predict what's coming. Many topics will be announced in advance, so you'll know what to expect as we progress. First, it's crucial to understand the theory thoroughly. Core grasping cause and effect relationships is key. When you understand the foundations, you'll be ready to take other actions. Let's agree to move step by step and not rush ahead. Another important format I'd like to introduce is the topic of the week. Here, we'll address many of your burning questions. During the streams, I'll answer as many questions as possible, but if time runs out, we'll pick up where we left off in the following week. For questions about random curiosities, such as why is grass green, or why are clouds white, I recommend discussing these in a broader context, like the Solar Club rather than during these sessions. Let's talk about potential. Many of you often ask, do I have potential? Yes, you do, but potential isn't just something stored away like cash in your wallet. It's your inner reserves, your energy and possibilities that you can release and actualize. At birth, the soul places a certain amount of potential into the body, but this potential can be replenished or poured into the body throughout life. When we talk about potential, it's essentially energy that has been realized in space. For example, when you set an intention, like wanting a specific item, and you make it happen, that's your potential materializing. Whether it's starting a business or meeting the partner of your dreams, the key is in launching the intention. If you focus on actualizing your potential, you make it real. Conversely, if you squander this energy without focus, it eventually dissipates. Now, let's discuss affirmations versus intentions. Affirmations are statements people often repeat, like I'm beautiful or I'm successful. However, if you don't truly believe what you're saying, affirmations can feel empty. For example, if you keep repeating, I'm not in a bad place, while clearly feeling the opposite, the affirmation won't work. Intentions, on the other hand, are deeply rooted in belief. When you genuinely believe in your intention, it becomes powerful and starts to shape your reality. We also need to talk about how connections influence us and how they can deplete our potential. Connections often siphon our energy, leaving us unable to actualize our dreams or live the life we want. Many of us unknowingly allow systems or manipulations to drain us. This is why understanding and severing negative connections is critical for self-realization and growth. The most powerful energy in the universe is the energy of creation, what the soul brings into the material world. Unfortunately, negative connections thrive by manipulating this energy, often transforming it into lower frequencies. These manipulations are not random. They serve specific agendas and operate on predictable patterns. A quick note on running ahead of the train. In my previous courses, I've seen people rush into advanced practices before laying the proper foundation, and it often ended poorly. Remember, understanding and awareness are crucial before attempting any practice, especially those involving reclaiming or redirecting energy. We'll also have a dedicated session on dreams. Many questions about dream phenomena, such as attacks, larvae, or demonic influences, will be addressed in that lecture. Dreams are a fascinating area where the subconscious and the subtle realms interact, and understanding them requires a foundational understanding of many of the concepts we'll cover. On the topic of helping others, some of you have asked how to assist loved ones who may not be aligned with the same goals or perspectives. While the desire to help is noble, we'll dive deeper into this in a later session. For now, it's essential to focus on building your own understanding and boundaries before attempting to guide others. Finally, let me leave you with this thought. Your potential is infinite, but it's up to you to realize it. Whether you're 20 or 50 years old, the soul has the capacity to generate endless energy as long as the intention is clear and aligned. We'll continue to explore these ideas in greater depth as we move forward. Thank you for your patience and enthusiasm. Let's take this journey step by step, learning and growing together. Let's now focus on a concept many of you have touched on: intention and its impact on reality. Every thought you have is a seed of intention. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of what you think and believe. If your thoughts are negative, "I'm failing," "nothing works for me," you set the intention to manifest those very outcomes. By contrast, focusing on positive, constructive thoughts helps actualize those desires. But how does intention differ from mere hope or wishful thinking? Intention carries belief. It's not about saying, "I want to succeed," while doubting it in your heart. Intention is about fully aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy towards a goal. Without genuine belief, the intention remains powerless. Let's address connections and their impact on potential. One of the most significant issues people face is unknowingly exhausting their potential through connections that drain them. This happens when we direct our energy into systems, beliefs, or external influences that don't serve us. These connections often manipulate our thoughts and actions, preventing us from realizing our full potential. For example, that many people live according to societal expectations rather than their desires. They channel their energy into pleasing others or maintaining appearances, rather than pursuing their dreams. Over time, this energy loss manifests as fatigue, dissatisfaction, or even physical illness. Recognizing and severing these negative connections is essential for reclaiming your energy. Let's dive into a common question. What is potential really? Potential isn't a finite resource. It's not like a bank account where you have a set amount of energy to use. Instead, potential is dynamic. It grows as you use it. The more you actualize your intentions, the more potential you unlock. Think of potential like a perpetual motion machine. Your soul generates energy continuously. However, whether this energy is used constructively or wasted depends entirely on your focus and intention. If you allow connections to siphon this energy, you limit your ability to manifest positive outcomes. By reclaiming control, you can redirect this energy toward personal growth and success. A related question I often hear is, What happens to our potential as we age? Many assume that age depletes potential. Isn't true. The soul's energy is infinite. Even if you're 50, 60, or older, your potential remains intact. The key is to tap into it by aligning your intentions and focusing on what truly matters. However, if someone feels depleted or stuck, it's often because their energy has been misdirected for years, either through negative thought patterns or external manipulations. Reclaiming this energy requires awareness and deliberate action, which we'll explore in later sessions. Let's shift to soul experiences and lessons. Many of you have asked why life sometimes feels like an endless cycle of challenges. Is this the soul's chosen path, or darker forces at play? The answer lies in understanding cause and effect. When challenges arise repeatedly, it's often a sign that there's a deeper lesson the soul needs to learn. However, not all difficulties are lessons chosen by the soul. Some are the result of external manipulations or connections that keep you trapped in negative patterns. Distinguishing between these requires introspection and awareness, which will develop throughout this course. A topic closely tied to this is dream attacks and their significance. Many of you have described experiences of being attacked in dreams or encountering strange entities. These are often manifestations of unresolved connections or external influences. Dreams provide a unique window into the subconscious and the subtle realms, and understanding them can reveal hidden patterns or issues in your life. We'll have a dedicated session on this topic where I'll guide you on how to interpret and address these dream phenomena. For now, focus on building awareness and maintaining a strong energetic boundary before sleep. Now, let's talk about personal boundaries and their importance. Boundaries are the foundation of self-realization. Without them, it's easy to become entangled in other people's energies or agendas. Setting clear boundaries ensures that your energy remains focused on your goals rather than being siphoned away by external influences. For example, many people struggle in co-dependent relationships where their energy is constantly drained. This happens when personal boundaries are weak or non-existent. Strengthening your boundaries allows you to maintain your autonomy while interacting with others in a healthy, balanced way. One final point for this section. Be patient and deliberate in your growth. I know it's tempting to want quick fixes or immediate answers, but true transformation takes time. Each concept we explore builds on the previous one, so trust the process and allow yourself the time to absorb and apply what you learn. Let's continue with the concept of energy exchange and manipulation. Every interaction we have, whether with people, environments, or even objects, involves an exchange of energy. In healthy exchanges, this flow is balanced. You give and receive in equal measure, but in imbalanced exchanges, one party often drains the energy of the other. This is where connections, entities, or egregors come into play. An egregor is essentially a collective energy created by the thoughts, emotions, and actions of a group. These can be neutral, positive, or negative. For instance, a workplace egregor might focus on productivity, while a religious egregor might center on faith and worship. But when an egregor becomes manipulative, it can siphon energy from its members without their awareness, leaving them drained or dependent. Recognizing manipulation is key to regaining control over your energy. Manipulation often operates subtly, such as through societal norms, advertising, or even relationships. It encourages you to act against your own interests, often under the guise of fitting in or doing what's right. Here are some ways to recognize manipulation. Firstly, emotional triggers. If a situation consistently provokes fear, guilt, or shame, it might be manipulating you. Secondly, unquestioned norms. Ask yourself why you follow certain rules or beliefs. Are they truly yours, or have they been imposed on you? Thirdly, energetic drain. Notice if certain activities or people leave you feeling exhausted or unmotivated. This can be a sign of an imbalanced energy exchange. Let's address intentional creation as a tool for empowerment. When you focus your energy and intention on a specific outcome, you begin to create that reality. However, creation isn't just about thinking positively. It requires alignment of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. For example, If you want to improve your health, simply wishing for it isn't enough. You need to actively make choices that support that goal, such as eating nutritious food, exercising, and maintaining a positive mindset. The intention serves as the foundation, but consistent action brings it to life. Another recurring question is, how do we protect ourselves from negative influences? The answer lies in building a strong energetic foundation. Here are a few steps to help you strengthen your energy field. Firstly, meditation and grounding. Regular meditation helps you stay centered and aware, while grounding connects you to the stabilizing energy of the earth. Secondly, visualization. Imagine a protective light surrounding you, shielding you from external negativity. Thirdly, awareness. The more conscious you are of your thoughts and surroundings, the less susceptible you are to manipulation. Remember, protection isn't about shutting out the world. It's about maintaining your autonomy while engaging with it. On the topic of personal growth and potential, many of you have asked, how do we know if we're on the right path? The truth is, there's no single right path. Life is a series of choices, and each one offers its own lessons and opportunities for growth. What matters most is whether your choices align with your values and desires. If you feel stuck or unsure, take a moment to reflect on your intentions. Are they truly yours, or are they influenced by external pressures? Reconnecting with your inner self can provide clarity and direction. Let's now discuss the role of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious is a powerful tool for manifestation, but it can also be a source of hidden blocks. Many of the beliefs and patterns stored in your subconscious were formed during childhood or through repeated experiences. These can either support or hinder your growth. To reprogram your subconscious, start by identifying any limiting beliefs you hold. For example, if you believe I'm not good enough, replace it with an empowering affirmation like I am capable and worthy. Repetition and emotional reinforcement are key to embedding new beliefs. Before we move forward, let me emphasize the importance of self-awareness and self-responsibility. True transformation begins when you take full responsibility for your life and choices. It's easy to blame others or external circumstances, but lasting change comes from within. By becoming aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you gain the power to shape your reality. Let's delve deeper into personal boundaries and energy sovereignty. Many people struggle with maintaining boundaries, especially when faced with manipulative individuals or environments. Setting clear boundaries isn't just about saying no. It's about defining your energetic space as and asserting your right to protect it. What are boundaries? Boundaries are the invisible lines that define what is acceptable and unacceptable in your interactions with others. They ensure that your energy remains intact and that you're not drained by external influences. How do we set boundaries? Firstly, know your limits. Understand what you're comfortable with and where you draw the line. Reflect on past situations where you felt violated or drained and identify the triggers. Secondly, communicate clearly. Express your boundaries assertively but respectfully. Use such statements such as I feel uncomfortable when, rather than accusatory language. And thirdly, enforce them. Boundaries are meaningless if they're not upheld. Be consistent and firm, even if it's uncomfortable at firstly. Next, let us have a look at energetic boundaries. Beyond physical and emotional boundaries, it's essential to establish energetic protection. Techniques such as visualizing a protective shield or using grounding exercises can help fortify your energy field. Now, let's explore connections and their impact on potential. Connections, whether with people, entities, or systems, can either support your growth or hinder it. Positive connections inspire, uplift, and encourage you to reach your highest potential. Negative connections, however, drain your energy and limit your ability to thrive. First, the signs of supportive connections could be like you feel energized and motivated after interactions. They encourage self-awareness and growth. Or there's mutual respect and understanding. And secondly, the signs of draining connections could be like you feel exhausted or stressed after interactions. There's manipulation or control involved. or they discourage your individuality or autonomy. At least, if you identify a draining connection, take steps to address it. This might involve open communication, setting boundaries, or, in some cases, severing ties. Let's take a look at understanding egregores in relationships. Egregores often form in groups such as families, workplaces, or social circles. These collective energy fields can influence individual members, sometimes overriding personal will. For example, a workplace egregore focused solely on productivity might cause burnout among employees. To mitigate negative egregore effects, try the following 3 steps. Firstly, stay grounded. Maintain a strong sense of self and purpose. Secondly, contribute mindfully. Be conscious of what energy you're putting into the group. And thirdly, detach when necessary. If an egregore becomes toxic, consider stepping away from the group. Let's touch on manifestation and intention. Many of you have asked how to effectively manifest your desires. The key lies in aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your intention. This process involves clarity, focus, emotion, and action. Add clarity, be specific about what you want. Ambiguity weakens the manifestation process. And add focus, direct your energy toward your goal without distraction. And add emotion, feel as if you've already achieved your desire. Emotion amplifies intention. And add action, take practical steps to bring your vision to life. Manifestation is a partnership between intention and effort, a note on potential and energy. As mentioned earlier, potential is the energy you actualize in the material world. By focusing your intentions and maintaining positive energy, you can unlock new levels of potential. There is also a frequently asked question: can we truly break free from all negative influences? The answer could be as following. While it's impossible to eliminate every negative influence, you can significantly reduce their impact by cultivating self-awareness, setting boundaries, and consciously choosing your environment and relationships. The more you align with your true self, the less susceptible you'll be to external manipulation. Let's start with an important topic: personal boundaries and their impact on our lives. Setting boundaries is not just about saying no to others, it's about defining the space where you feel safe and ensuring your energy remains intact. Imagine this: your boundaries are like a protective bubble. When someone crosses into your bubble without permission, it disrupts your energy, leaving you feeling drained or even resentful. To establish boundaries, you first need to know where you draw the line. Reflect on moments in your life where you felt uncomfortable or violated. What caused those feelings? When you recognize these triggers, you can better prepare yourself for future interactions. And remember, communicating your boundaries is just as important as defining them. Speak clearly, respectfully, and with confidence. For example, instead of saying, "You always make me feel uncomfortable," try saying, "I feel uncomfortable when this happens." Maintaining boundaries requires consistency. If you say, "This is my limit," but let people cross it repeatedly, your boundaries lose their power. Enforcing them might feel awkward initially, but it's essential for preserving your energy and well-being. Now, let's dive deeper into the concept of energetic boundaries. Beyond physical and emotional spaces, there's your energetic field, your personal vibe, if you will. Protecting it means shielding yourself from external influences that drain or manipulate your energy. Visualization can be a powerful tool here. Picture yourself surrounded by a golden light, a protective bubble that only allows in positive, supportive energy. Grounding exercises, like imagining roots extending from your feet into the earth, can also help stabilize and protect your energy field. Another crucial topic is connections, both the positive and the draining ones. Every interaction we have creates a connection. Some connections inspire us, while others pull us down. Think about the people you spend time with. Do you feel uplifted after being with them? Or do you leave feeling exhausted? Positive connections energize us. They support our growth, encourage self-awareness, and foster mutual respect. On the other hand, draining connections can manipulate or control us, leaving us feeling depleted. If you find yourself in a draining connection, take action. Start by having an honest conversation. Express how you feel and set clear boundaries. If the connection doesn't improve, it might be time to consider letting it go. Remember, protecting your energy isn't selfish. It's essential. Let's talk about a concept many of you may have encountered: egregores. An egregore is a collective energy field created by groups like families, workplaces, or social circles. These fields can have a powerful influence on individual members, often shaping their thoughts and actions. For example, a family egregore might perpetuate certain traditions or beliefs that no longer serve you. Similarly, a workplace egregore focused solely on productivity might push employees toward burnout. To navigate egregores, it's vital to stay grounded, that know your values and maintain a strong sense of self. Contribute to the group mindfully, ensuring you're not giving more than you can afford energetically. And if an egger becomes toxic, don't be afraid to step away. Your well-being always comes firstly. Now, let's explore the topic of manifestation and intention. Manifestation isn't magic, it's a practice that combines clear intention, focused energy, and deliberate action. When you want to manifest something, start by getting crystal clear about your desire. Imagine ordering food at a restaurant. If you say, I want something tasty, the chef won't know what to bring you. But if you say, I'd like a bowl of spicy ramen, you're much more likely to get exactly what you want. Once you've clarified your desire, focus on it with unwavering attention. Feel as though you've already achieved it. Emotion is a critical part of the process. It amplifies your intention. Then, take practical steps toward your goal. Think of manifestation as a partnership. Your intention sets the direction, and your actions drive the journey. Let's also address a common question: can we truly break free from all negative influences? The truth is, while we can't eliminate every negative influence, we can significantly reduce their impact. It starts with self-awareness. When you're conscious of what drains your energy, you can take steps to protect yourself. Align with your true self, set firm boundaries, and choose environments and relationships that uplift you. The more aligned you are, the less vulnerable you'll be to external manipulation. Let's now delve into the topic of potential, what it is and how to unlock it. Potential is often misunderstood. People think of it as something external, like money in a wallet, but that's not the case. Potential is your inner reserve of energy and creativity. It's the latent force within you that can be realized when you set clear intentions and take action. When you say, I want to achieve this, you're initiating a process of actualization. Imagine you see a beautiful bag in a shop window and decide you want it. First, you form the intention. This is the spark of potential. Next, you take action. Maybe you save money, prioritize, or make a plan. Finally, when you buy the bag, you've actualized your potential. It's a tangible manifestation of your initial spark. The same principle applies to broader goals. Whether you dream of starting a business, improving a relationship, or creating art, it all begins with intention. The key is to believe in your ability to achieve it. Without belief, the intention remains weak. It's like planting a seed but not watering it. Negative thought patterns are one of the biggest barriers to unlocking potential. If you constantly tell yourself, I can't do this, you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, focus on what you can do and build from there. This shift in mindset transforms your energy, allowing your potential to unfold naturally. Moving on, let's address how connections influence our potential. Connections can either support or suppress your growth. Toxic connections often drain your energy and limit your ability to realize your potential. They might tell you you're not good enough or you'll never succeed. Over time, these messages can become internalized, creating mental blocks. To break free, you need to disconnect from these influences. This doesn't always mean cutting people out of your life. It can be as simple as setting boundaries or limiting exposure. More importantly, surround yourself with positive, supportive connections. These are the people who believe in you and encourage you to pursue your goals. Imagine your potential as a flame. Positive connections are like oxygen. They fuel the flame, making it burn brighter. Negative connections, on the other hand, are like water. They douse the flame, leaving you in the dark. Choose wisely whom you let into your circle. Another critical aspect is intention and its role in shaping reality. Intention is more than just a wish, it's a deliberate act of focusing your energy on a desired outcome. Every thought you have is a form of intention, whether positive or negative. If you constantly think, I'm unlucky, you're unintentionally manifesting more bad luck. Conversely, if you focus on gratitude and possibility, you're inviting more positive experiences into your life. The difference between intention and affirmations is belief. Many people repeat affirmations like, I'm beautiful, but deep down, they don't believe it. This disconnect renders the affirmation ineffective. True intention requires alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you genuinely believe in your intention, it becomes a powerful force for change. Now let's touch on the importance of self-awareness and alignment. Living in alignment with your true self is crucial for realizing your potential. This means understanding your values, passions, and goals. When you're out of alignment, life feels like a constant struggle. But when you're in sync with your inner self, things flow naturally. A useful exercise is to regularly check in with yourself. Ask questions like, am I living according to my values? Are my actions aligned with my goals? And what can I do to feel more authentic? These reflections help you course correct and stay on track. Alignment also involves recognizing and breaking free from societal or familial expectations that no longer serve you. For example, you might have been told that success means having a certain job or lifestyle, but if that definition doesn't resonate with you, it's time to create your own path. Living authentically is the ultimate expression of your potential. Let's end this section by discussing 5 practical steps to enhance your potential. Firstly, set clear goals. Know what you want and why it matters to you. Secondly, take small, consistent actions. Progress is built through daily effort, not grand gestures. Thirdly, surround yourself with positivity. Choose environments and relationships that uplift and inspire you. Fifthly, practice gratitude. Focusing on what you have attracts more of what you want. Thirdly, stay adaptable. Life is unpredictable. Flexibility allows you to navigate challenges without losing momentum. By following these steps, you create a strong foundation for growth and unlock the full extent of your potential. Let's keep the momentum going as we explore further concepts. Continuing with our exploration, let's focus on the interplay between energy and intention and how it shapes our lives. Energy is the currency of the universe, and intention is how we spend it. Think of your energy as a budget, limited but replenishable. Every thought, action, and interaction either spends or generates energy. When your intentions are clear and aligned, you use your energy wisely, creating a harmonious flow. But when your intentions are scattered or conflicted, energy gets wasted, leading to frustration and fatigue. For instance, if you're working on a project but constantly doubting yourself, you're splitting your energy. Part of it goes toward completing the task, while the rest is drained by negative self-talk. To avoid this, focus your energy on the outcome you desire. Visualize success, believe in your ability, and channel all your efforts toward that vision. Next, let's examine the impact of connections on your energy. Every connection, be it with people, places, or habits, affects your energy field. Positive connections recharge you, while negative ones drain you. Imagine spending time with a friend who constantly complains. Even if you start the day feeling good, by the end of the conversation you're likely to feel depleted. This is because their negativity seeps into your energy field, disrupting your balance. To protect your energy, practice discernment. Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with someone or engaging in an activity. If it leaves you drained, consider reducing or eliminating it from your life. Conversely, seek out connections and activities that energize and uplift you. These are your allies in maintaining a high vibrational state. It's also important to note that energy exchanges aren't always direct. Sometimes, just being in a particular environment can affect your energy. For example, crowded places or tense atmospheres might feel overwhelming. In such cases, grounding techniques like deep breathing or visualization can help you stay centered. Now, let's talk about how to reclaim your energy from past connections or experiences. Over time, we leave pieces of our energy in various places: relationships, memories, or unresolved situations. Reclaiming this energy is essential for moving forward. A simple yet powerful technique is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine gathering all the scattered pieces of your energy. See them returning to you, forming a complete and radiant whole. Another effective method is quoting. Cutting. Visualize the energetic cords connecting you to people or situations that no longer serve you. Then gently cut these cords with an imagined golden blade, freeing yourself from their influence. This isn't about severing relationships, it's about releasing the energy dynamics that drain you. Let's shift to a vital concept: manifestation and the law of resonance. Manifestation works through resonance. The idea that like attracts like. If your energy vibrates at the frequency of abundance, you attract abundance. If it vibrates at the frequency of lack, you attract lack. This is why gratitude and positivity are such powerful tools. They elevate your vibration, aligning you with the outcomes you desire. To manifest effectively, combine intention with action. For example, if you want to improve your health, set a clear intention: I am healthy and right. Then take actions that align with this intention, like eating nutritious foods, exercising, and resting. The universe responds to both your intention and your effort, creating opportunities that support your goal. Finally, let's explore the role of awareness in navigating life's challenges. Awareness is the foundation of growth. It allows you to observe your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment, creating space for change. When you're aware, you can identify patterns that hold you back and replace them with habits that empower you. One way to cultivate awareness is through mindfulness. Practice being fully present in the moment, whether you're eating, walking, or conversing. Notice the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to respond to life consciously rather than reacting impulsively. Another tool is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and experiences helps you process them, uncovering insights and patterns. It's a way to dialogue with yourself, deepening your understanding and fostering clarity. Cancer and illness often seem to be tied to external influences, poisons, or even our emotional state. It's possible that what we encounter in our environment triggers these diseases. For instance, animals also suffer from cancer, indicating that there might be something universal about the mechanisms behind it. When we talk about organisms turning against themselves, this reflects a deeper issue. Sometimes connections and programs may play a role in fostering such diseases. Viruses, for example, are often discussed in terms of their strength or ability to infect us. However, in a healthy moral and emotional state, these viruses are significantly weakened. They may spread, but they can't take hold unless we allow them through vulnerabilities, such as stress or a weakened emotional state. Now, about habits. Let's talk about something simple like a glass of wine at dinner. If this is done purely for relaxation or enjoyment of the taste, it might not signify dependence. However, it's worth reflecting. Can you skip it for a month? Do you feel restless without it? If so, it may indicate subtle manipulation or an attempt to attach to this habit. It's good to observe your reactions to such choices. Moving on, jaundice in newborns is a common concern. It often arises from natural physiological adjustments, such as the production of bilirubin. However, sometimes programs or fears from parents may manifest, creating undue influence over the child's energy or health. If a parent worries excessively, what if something bad happens? This mindset can open doors for connections to intervene. You mentioned connections influencing actions, like a mother harming her child under manipulation. It's vital to understand that such actions involve multiple layers of free will and influence. The child's soul might not have chosen this experience specifically, but could have been vulnerable to another's decisions. Such situations underline the importance of respecting boundaries and individual will. When the soul of a mother acts under manipulation to harm her child, it not only impacts the child's potential but also the mother's soul trajectory. The consequences often play out on a deeper, karmic level, involving responsibility and healing across incarnations. Let's delve deeper into connections and manipulations discussed. When harm occurs, such as a mother harming her child, it is often due to external manipulation, whether from connections, egregors, or other influences. The soul of the harmed individual may have chosen certain challenges, but the interference disrupts their intended path. This interplay of free will and external influence highlights the need for understanding and setting boundaries. Connections and manipulations can take many forms. For example, a mother under the influence of connections may inadvertently disrupt the free will of her child. This not only affects the child's potential but also impacts the mother's spiritual journey. The consequences of these actions often manifest as soul-level realizations, leading to growth and healing across lifetimes. Similarly, manipulations in broader contexts, such as war or societal conflicts, involve the interplay of multiple wills. Each participant's choices contribute to the dynamic, creating complex layers of experience and learning for all involved. On illness and emotional connections, emotional and physical illnesses often stem from deeper issues, including manipulations or unresolved traumas. For instance, congenital conditions such as heart defects may result from either a soul's choice to experience certain challenges or external influences during conception and development. Parental fears or societal programs can create vulnerabilities that connections exploit. The same applies to everyday habits. Actions like nail or lip biting often arise during stress or nervous states, potentially indicating an underlying connection influencing the individual. These habits, though seemingly minor, reflect deeper emotional imbalances that require attention. On light and influence, one powerful observation is the role of inner energy. When individuals radiate strong positive energy, what we might call the inner sun, they can disrupt negative energy fields around them. For example, someone letting go of their burdens and focusing on self-confidence might notice environmental changes such as clearer skies or lighter moods in those around them. This demonstrates the profound influence of personal energy on the collective. This radiance is not merely about personal healing, but also about affecting the broader energy field. When light grows, it destabilizes negative constructs and creates opportunities for renewal. Such changes often align with environmental shifts, reflecting the interconnectedness of our inner and outer worlds. Let's continue discussing connections, manipulations, and their broader implications. Manipulations in society. When discussing broader manipulations, it's essential to recognize their systemic nature. Global influences, such as those from egregores or entities, often operate through key individuals or structures. For example, some globalists may act as channels for dark entities, consciously or unconsciously driving agendas that manipulate collective consciousness. This influence often works through consent, whether direct or indirect. A seemingly innocuous request, such as seeking wealth or power, might open doors for darker forces to take control, influencing outcomes in ways beyond the individual's understanding. These manipulations emphasize the importance of maintaining awareness and setting clear intentions. By understanding the mechanisms of influence, individuals can tend to protect themselves and make informed choices that align with their true desires and higher purpose. On rituals and their consequences. Rituals, whether performed knowingly or unknowingly, can have far-reaching effects. These actions often create contracts or bonds with specific entities, which may siphon energy or impose negative patterns. To dissolve these influences, one must first recognize them and then consciously revoke consent. Acknowledging manipulation and reaffirming autonomy are critical steps in reclaiming personal power. Furthermore, rituals tied to negative intentions, such as transferring problems to another being or object, merely shift the burden without resolving the underlying issue. For instance, transferring illness to a pet or a tree may alleviate immediate symptoms, but it perpetuates the cycle of harm and violates natural laws of balance and respect. On energy and disruption. The role of light in disrupting negativity is a powerful theme. Individuals radiating high levels of energy can destabilize negative energy fields. not only in their personal lives, but also in the broader environment. This process often manifests as shifts in weather, mood, or even physical sensations. For example, someone who actively releases negative energies might experience physical sensations like warmth, lightness, or throbbing in specific areas. These sensations reflect the clearing of blockages and the activation of higher energy flows. Such changes often coincide with environmental phenomena, such as clear skies or a sense of renewal in nature. This process is not merely personal but also collective. By radiating positivity, individuals contribute to the stabilization and healing of their surroundings, creating ripples of light that extend far beyond themselves. On connections and entities, let's delve further into the nuances of connections and entities. Connections often act as conduits for manipulations, linking individuals to egregors, larvae, or other energetic structures that feed off their energy. These influences can be subtle, manifesting as habitual thoughts, behaviors, or emotional patterns that feel out of alignment with one's true self. For instance, larvae might attach to individuals during moments of vulnerability, exploiting negative emotions like anger, fear, or guilt. These entities thrive on low vibration energies, creating cycles of dependency and draining vitality. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward breaking free. Interestingly, connections often mirror societal dynamics. Practices like manipulation through media, advertising, or interpersonal interactions are reflections of these energetic influences. By cultivating awareness, individuals can discern where their energy is being siphoned and take steps to reclaim it. The role of personal boundaries. Personal boundaries are critical in navigating connections and maintaining energetic integrity. Establishing clear boundaries involves more than setting physical limits. It extends to emotional, mental, and energetic realms. For example, when faced with manipulative individuals or situations, asserting one's autonomy disrupts the flow of external control. This applies to interpersonal relationships, societal pressures, or even subtle energetic influences. Boundaries act as filters, allowing beneficial energy to flow while blocking harmful interference. In cases where boundaries are breached, such as through manipulative rituals, contracts, or agreements, reclaiming sovereignty becomes paramount. This involves conscious revocation of consent and reaffirming one's intentions to align with their highest good. On emotional and physical healing. Healing from manipulations often requires addressing both emotional and physical layers. Many physical ailments, such as chronic diseases or unexplained pain, have roots in emotional trauma or unresolved energetic imbalances. These issues may stem from connections, societal programming, or ancestral patterns. For example, congenital conditions might reflect not only genetic predispositions, but also deeper soul level choices or karmic lessons. Similarly, habits like nail biting or lip biting often point to underlying stress or emotional discomfort, serving as signals to address inner imbalances. The process of healing involves releasing these patterns, often through practices that restore balance, such as mindfulness, energy work, or somatic therapies. Recognizing the interplay between the physical and energetic realms is key to achieving holistic well-being. On the power of intention. At the core of overcoming connections and manipulations lies the power of intention. Intentions act as guiding forces, shaping experiences and influencing outcomes. Whether used consciously or unconsciously, intentions determine the direction of one's energy and the quality of their interactions. For instance, setting an intention to live authentically and align with one's true purpose creates a protective field against external interference. It also attracts experiences and opportunities that resonate with this alignment. Conversely, intentions rooted in fear, doubt, or negativity can perpetuate cycles of manipulation. Cultivating awareness of one's intentions and aligning them with higher values is a powerful tool for reclaiming sovereignty and manifesting positive change. On the dynamics of free will. Free will is a fundamental aspect of our existence, yet it is constantly tested by external influences. Every soul has the right to choose its path, but these choices often interact with the free will of others. This interplay creates a complex web of experiences where individual autonomy and collective dynamics coexist. For instance, when a soul chooses a challenging experience, such as facing manipulations or energetic drains, it does so to gain deeper understanding and resilience. However, these choices can also influence others, as seen in familial or societal contexts. Recognizing this interconnectedness emphasizes the importance of respecting one another's free will while staying true to one's own. Manipulations often arise when external forces seek to override free will. Whether through societal conditioning, rituals, or interpersonal dynamics, these intrusions distort the natural flow of life. Reclaiming free will involves recognizing these manipulations and consciously choosing to align with one's higher self. On soul contracts and incarnational agreements. Every soul enters this world with a set of agreements or contracts that guide its journey. These agreements, made at a higher level of consciousness, outline key experiences, relationships, and lessons for the incarnation. They are not rigid, but provide a framework for growth and evolution. For example, a soul might choose to experience illness, loss, or adversity as part of its learning process. These experiences, while challenging, offer opportunities for profound transformation and healing. Understanding this perspective allows individuals to approach difficulties with acceptance and curiosity rather than resistance. At times, these agreements involve connections with other souls, such as family members, friends, or even pets. These relationships often serve as catalysts for growth, teaching lessons of love, forgiveness, and resilience. However, they also require discernment, as some connections may perpetuate patterns of manipulation or dependency. On energetic influence and environmental impact, the energy we radiate has a profound impact on our surroundings. Individuals with strong, positive energy fields can influence the collective consciousness, destabilizing negative patterns and fostering harmony. This ripple effect extends to nature, communities, and even global dynamics. For instance, someone releasing negativity might notice immediate changes in their environment, such as a shift in weather or a sense of clarity. These phenomena reflect the interconnectedness of energy and matter, where individual actions contribute to the collective balance. However, this influence also works in reverse. Dense or chaotic environments can impact individuals, pulling them into lower vibrational states. Maintaining energetic sovereignty requires regular practices of grounding, clearing, and realignment. By doing so, individuals not only protect themselves but also uplift those around them. On the role of awareness in breaking cycles. Awareness is the cornerstone of breaking free from manipulations and connections. By understanding the mechanisms at play, individuals can reclaim their autonomy and redirect their energy toward positive creation. This awareness extends to identifying patterns, questioning assumptions, and challenging societal norms. For example, recognizing the influence of media, traditions, or belief systems allows individuals to make conscious choices rather than reacting automatically. Furthermore, awareness fosters empathy and compassion, enabling individuals to navigate complex dynamics with grace. By seeing beyond surface appearances, they can address root causes rather than symptoms, fostering lasting change and growth. On healing the wounds of manipulation. Healing is not merely about removing negative influences but understanding and integrating the lessons they bring. Manipulations, whether through energetic connections or societal programming, often leave scars that require intentional work to heal. For example, someone who has experienced betrayal or control might develop a heightened sense of mistrust. While this response is natural, it can also perpetuate a cycle of disconnection and fear. Healing involves releasing these protective barriers and fostering trust in oneself and others. Practical approaches to healing include energy clearing, mindfulness, and somatic practices. These methods help release stored trauma, realign the energy body, and restore balance. The goal is not only to heal but to emerge stronger and more aligned with one's purpose. On the nature of karma and responsibility. Karma is often misunderstood as a punitive system, but it is better viewed as a mechanism for balance and growth. Actions, thoughts, and intentions create ripples that return to the originator, offering opportunities for reflection and realignment. For instance, an individual who harms another might experience similar pain, not as punishment, but as a way to understand the impact of their actions. This process fosters empathy and accountability, encouraging individuals to make conscious, compassionate choices. Responsibility also extends beyond personal actions to collective dynamics. Societies and communities share energetic fields where individual contributions influence the whole. Recognizing this interconnectedness highlights the importance of acting with integrity and purpose on aligning with higher energies. Aligning with higher energies involves cultivating states of love, joy, and of authenticity. These not only elevate the individual, but also resonate with the collective, creating ripples of positive change. Meditation, gratitude, and acts of service are powerful tools for alignment. These practices shift focus from fear and lack to abundance and connection, fostering a sense of unity and purpose. However, alignment also requires discernment. Not all high-energy experiences are beneficial. Some may stem from manipulative sources posing as lack. Trusting one's intuition and grounding in authenticity ensures that alignment serves the highest good. On the lessons of adversity. Adversity is a powerful teacher, often presenting opportunities for growth that comfort cannot provide. Challenges reveal inner strength, foster resilience, and deepen understanding of self and others. For example, that an individual facing illness might discover profound insights about their priorities, relationships, and life purpose. These lessons, while painful, often lead to transformative growth and healing. Approaching adversity with curiosity and acceptance shifts the narrative from victimhood to empowerment. It encourages individuals to ask, what can I learn from this? Rather than, why is this happening to me? On rewriting the narrative. Every individual holds the power to rewrite their narrative. This process involves letting go of limiting beliefs, releasing connections that no longer serve, and stepping into a more authentic expression of self. For instance, someone who has lived with fear or doubt might choose to embrace courage and trust. This shift not only transforms their experience but also influences those around them, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and possibility. Rewriting the narrative requires intentionality, patience, and self-compassion. It is not about erasing the past, but integrating its lessons to create a brighter, more aligned future. On the interaction of spirit, soul, and consciousness, the interplay between spirit, soul, and consciousness forms the foundation of our existence. While these terms are often used interchangeably, they represent distinct aspects of the self that work in harmony to guide our experiences. The soul is the eternal essence, carrying the blueprint of lessons, memories, and intentions from one incarnation to another. It acts as the bridge between the physical body and the higher dimensions, guiding growth and evolution. Consciousness, on the other hand, represents awareness in the present moment. It is the lens through which we perceive reality shaped by experiences, beliefs, and emotions. Expanding consciousness involves questioning assumptions and embracing a broader perspective. The spirit is the divine spark, the source of creativity, intuition, and connection to the universal energy. It transcends individuality, linking us to the collective consciousness and the infinite. Understanding this trinity allows for deeper alignment and integration, fostering a sense of purpose and interconnectedness. On addressing ancestral patterns, many challenges we face are rooted in ancestral patterns passed down through generations. These patterns, often tied to trauma, belief systems, or unresolved emotions, influence our behavior and choices. For example, recurring themes like scarcity, addiction, or fear of failure might originate from ancestral experiences. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking the cycle and creating a new legacy. Healing ancestral wounds involves acknowledging their presence, expressing gratitude for the lessons they bring, and consciously choosing different paths. Practices like family constellations, energy clearing, or journaling can aid in this process. By addressing ancestral patterns, we not only heal ourselves, but also liberate future generations from repeating the same struggles. On transforming fear into empowerment, fear is a powerful force that can either paralyze or propel us. When left unchecked, it becomes a tool for manipulation, keeping individuals and societies in states of stagnation and compliance. Transforming fear involves acknowledging its presence and understanding its source. Often, fear arises from uncertainty, past experiences, or imagined outcomes. By reframing fear as an opportunity for growth, we can shift our perspective and take empowered action. For instance, someone afraid of failure might view it as a stepping stone to success. This mindset encourages experimentation, resilience, and creativity, turning obstacles into opportunities. Techniques like mindfulness, visualization, and grounding help manage fear, fostering courage and clarity. On the role of community in growth, community plays a vital role in personal and collective growth. Connections with like-minded individuals provide support, inspiration, and accountability, creating a fertile ground for transformation. Healthy communities operate on principles of mutual respect, shared values, and collective purpose. They act as mirrors, reflecting strengths and areas for growth while providing a safe space for exploration and expression. However, discernment is essential when choosing communities. Groups rooted in manipulation, dependency, or dogma can hinder growth rather than support it. Aligning with communities that resonate with one's values and aspirations fosters true empowerment. On living authentically, authenticity is the cornerstone of a fulfilled life. Living authentically involves aligning actions, thoughts, and emotions with one's core values and truth. This process often requires shedding layers of societal conditioning, a fear of judgment, or self-imposed limitations. It encourages individuals to ask, "Who am I without these masks?" and embrace the answer with courage and vulnerability. Authenticity also inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of freedom and connection. It is not about perfection, but about embracing one's unique essence and contributing it to the world. On embracing self-reflection is a powerful tool for growth, offering a way to understand patterns, intentions, and actions on a deeper level. It allows individuals to identify areas for improvement and celebrate progress without judgment. Through reflection, we can ask questions like, what drives my decisions? Are my actions aligned with my values? What lessons can I learn from recent challenges? This practice fosters self-awareness, helping us navigate life with clarity and purpose. Journaling, meditation, or simply taking moments of silence are effective ways to integrate self-reflection into daily life. On energetic protection and grounding, energetic protection is essential in maintaining balance and sovereignty, especially in environments filled with chaos or negativity. Grounding practices help anchor us in present moment, shielding us from external influences and reconnecting us with our inner strength. Techniques for energetic protection include visualization. Imagine a protective bubble of light surrounding you. Affirmations. Use phrases like "I am safe, secure, and in control of my energy." A connection with nature. Walk barefoot on the earth or spend time among trees to stabilize your energy field. Grounding not only provides stability but also enhances resilience, enabling us to face challenges with grace and confidence. On navigating relationships and energetic exchanges, relationships are a primary way we exchange energy, whether through conversation, collaboration, or shared experiences. Understanding the dynamics of these exchanges is crucial for maintaining balance and harmony. Healthy relationships involve mutual respect, clear boundaries, and open communication. They uplift and support both parties, fostering growth and connection. However, imbalances, such as one-sided dependency or manipulation, can drain energy and create tension. To navigate relationships effectively, set and maintain clear boundaries, communicate needs and expectations openly, regularly assess the energy dynamics and address imbalances. These practices not only strengthen relationships but also ensure they contribute positively to our overall well-being. On overcoming limiting beliefs are mental constructs that restrict potential, often rooted in past experiences or societal conditioning. They manifest as thoughts like "I'm not good enough" or "I don't deserve success." Overcoming limiting beliefs involves identifying and challenging them. Ask questions like, is this belief objectively true? Where did this belief originate? What evidence supports a more empowering perspective? Replacing limiting beliefs with affirming ones, such as "I am capable and deserving," creates as a mindset of possibility and growth on connecting with inner wisdom. Inner wisdom is the compass that guides us through life's complexities, offering insights that align with our highest good. Accessing this wisdom requires stillness, openness, and trust in one's intuition. Practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature help quiet the mind. Allowing the voice of inner wisdom to emerge, this connection provides clarity, direction, and a sense of peace even in challenging times. Trusting inner wisdom also strengthens self-confidence, fostering a deeper connection with one's purpose and potential. On practical applications of spiritual insights are valuable only when integrated into daily life. They serve as a guide for navigating challenges, making decisions, and cultivating meaningful relationships. The key is to bridge the gap between abstract understanding and practical application. For instance, recognizing the power of intention can transform mundane tasks into opportunities for growth. Setting an intention for mindfulness while working or for gratitude during meals infuses these moments with deeper significance. Similarly, practices like meditation, journaling, or conscious breathing anchor spiritual principles in everyday routines. They create a foundation of stability and clarity, enabling us to face life's unpredictability with resilience. On cultivating emotional mastery involves understanding, accepting, and consciously directing our emotional responses. It is not about suppressing emotions, but navigating them with awareness and intention. For example, when anger arises, instead of reacting impulsively, we can pause and ask, what triggered this emotion? What underlying need or belief is being highlighted? How can I address this constructively? This approach transforms emotions into tools for self-discovery and growth. Over time, emotional mastery fosters inner peace, strengthens relationships, and enhances overall well-being. On aligning with purpose, purpose is the driving force behind a fulfilling life. It is not necessarily tied to a specific career or achievement, but reflects a deeper sense of meaning and contribution. Discovering purpose often involves introspection, exploration, and experimentation. Questions like, what brings me joy? Or, how can I make a positive impact? Provide valuable insights. Living with purpose requires commitment and courage. It involves aligning choices with values, letting go of distractions, and embracing opportunities for growth and contribution. On navigating uncertainty with grace, uncertainty is an inevitable part of life, yet it often triggers fear and resistance. Embracing uncertainty involves shifting perspective from fear of the unknown to curiosity about possibilities. Practical strategies for navigating uncertainty include focusing on what can be controlled, such as attitudes and actions, cultivating adaptability and resilience, finding comfort in the present moment through mindfulness practices. This mindset transforms uncertainty from a source of anxiety to an invitation for growth and discovery. On supporting collective growth, individual growth contributes to the collective, creating ripples of positive change. By embodying principles like compassion, authenticity, and resilience, we inspire and uplift others. Acts of kindness, collaboration, and shared learning strengthen the bonds of community, fostering a culture of mutual support. At the same time, respecting diversity of thought and experience enriches collective wisdom. Supporting collective growth also involves advocating for systems and structures that promote equity, sustainability, and well-being. It is a reminder that every individual has the power to contribute meaningfully to the world. On summarizing key themes throughout our exploration, several recurring themes emerge. The power of intention, the importance of personal boundaries, and the transformative potential of self-awareness. These principles serve as anchors in navigating the complexities of life. We've delved into the dynamics of connections, manipulations, and the interplay of free will. Understanding these forces allows us to reclaim sovereignty and align with our highest potential. Each insight, whether about energetic influences or emotional mastery, emphasizes the importance of conscious choice. Practical tools such as grounding, setting boundaries, and fostering emotional resilience help translate these insights into everyday actions. They remind us that growth is a continuous process requiring commitment, patience, and self-compassion. On embracing the journey, life is a journey of learning, healing, and evolving. Each challenge is an opportunity for growth, each connection a chance to understand ourselves and others more deeply. By embracing this journey with curiosity and openness, we unlock the potential to live authentically and meaningfully. Remember, perfection is not the goal, progress is. Each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to the unfolding of our unique path. Trusting the process and honoring our individual timelines fosters a sense of peace and fulfillment. On moving forward with empowerment, as we move forward, let us carry these insights into our daily lives. Let us set intentions that align with our values, nurture relationships that uplift, and take actions that contribute to the collective good. Let us also recognize the power within us to create change. By living authentically and embodying principles of love, compassion, and resilience, we become catalysts for transformation in our communities and beyond. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it is rich with possibility. With awareness, courage, and support, we can navigate the unknown with grace and emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected. And finally, and also, in closing, may this exploration serve as a guide and inspiration on your path. May it empower you to face challenges with courage, embrace opportunities with joy, and live in alignment with your highest truth. Remember, the light you carry has the power to illuminate not only your journey, but also the paths of those around you. Trust in your ability to shine and let your light guide you forward. Thank you for engaging with this dialogue, and may your journey be filled with growth, purpose, and fulfillment. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you at the next lecture.